And welcome back to Community Viewpoint. I'm your host once again, John Pollock. On segment 2 of Community Viewpoint, we're going to be talking about the Pahrump Community Aquatic Center. And you ask yourself, what is the Pahrump Community Aquatic Center? Well, we have a swimming pool. We have a swimming pool that we use only in the summertime, and even though this is the Southwest, this is Pahrump, Nevada, where the temperature is great for most of the year. We can't use our pool most of the year. Some of us have issues with that. I'm being one of those. I'm from Chicago, and there's reasons why we couldn't use our pool because it got so darn cold. It doesn't happen here. We should be able to use our swimming pool for the most of the year. There are other communities that do that. They found ways to enclose them, to stretch the season out, and we're going to try to do that here. And the person that's leading the charge for that is a good friend of mine who's moved here from California, Rachael Roberts. And she's going to be talking to the town board this coming Tuesday, March 25th. And she'll tell you about her proposal. And I'd like you to possibly come to the town board meeting, but she'll ask you herself. So I'd like to introduce Rachael to you. Howdy.
Hi, hello.
Let's hit them with what we're going to do.
Okay. Right? So the town pool that is currently at the Bob Rudd Community Center, I would love to see it become an aquatic center for year-round usage. With 40,000, pushing 40,000 people in the community of Pahrump, and there is not a public place where there is a lap pool and for the community members to go and swim year-round. I can see the benefits here. I've spoken to a lot of people about it, and I have worked diligently on putting a proposal together for the town board to present what the options are, because to my knowledge, that is what has not happened to this point, is that they have liked it, the community has asked for it in the past, but nobody's taken the bull by the horn and done the footwork.
You've done a survey. We had a survey last fall festival.
Yes.
And we sat down and we grabbed the people and asked what they thought about that.
Yes.
What did they think? Did they want one?
That was one of the reasons why I did the survey, is because this was a big undertaking for me. I have a bunch of little kids, and I just thought that I should know if this is something to pursue on my own. So I'm not, what's it called, Nielsen's, where they do the professional surveys. Yes. I'm Rachael Roberts. I did a Rachael Roberts survey. But what I wanted to know is why would this be important? And a lot of the comments that I got in my survey were very important to me. I came into it with the fact that my daughter was a swimmer and she swam on a swim team. But an aquatic center, boy, they offer so much more than just, it's not just a sport. It is for the wellness of the community. It's learning to swim. It's aquatic rehab and all of the continuum that comes with that. Water walking, for instance. It services a variety of special needs population. And
on your
yes.
flyer that you had there, did you want to flop that up there, Patrick?
Yes, that'd be great.
Because it says there, learn to swim, water safety, aquatic rehab. That could be the seniors who have some issues. That could be, let's say, a chiropractor.
Arthritis.
Right.
Yes, pulled muscles.
And it's very soft,
low impact.
Low impact. Community health and wellness. We could have events there. We have some events there during the summer, and but we could have that throughout the year. A swim team, God forbid we have our high school come out there, do a swim team. Recreation and exercise, special needs, adults only, and I put down on the other one, senior swim also. Let's not forget us old guys and girls. family activities. We can have many more activities, and that's one of the things that our community lacks is many activities, family activities, and it says family activities right there. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
One of the big things about adult-only swim and why I place that on the flyer is that a lot of the comments that I heard were that they would like, time with the pool, in the pool without children present. And as a mommy, I can, understand that and support it. But that's what's so wonderful. If it's open year round, then you really have a huge school year and a lot of time during the day where you can have aerobics classes and walking, water walking, and activities and special needs and things done when the children are in school.
what a concept. The kids are in school, then you go over to the pool.
After school, yeah.
Okay.
The kids, but the adults can be in the pool without the children, during the day.
Interesting.
And we've just, I love it here in Pahrump. I've spent time in Palm Desert, which is a lower desert, Palm Desert, California, and but the weather here is just beautiful. There's clean air to breathe. Some of these days during the winter, you just go out and you just want to soak up the sun. And what better a place to do it than at a pool that is also available for multi-generational use. That's a huge point I want to stress. There is a lot of activities provided by our community already for the children, and I really enjoy it here. What I would like to do is just enrich something where every member of the community could partake in a particular activity or an aquatic center.
And what you've done, you've did a lot of legwork, paperwork, trying to find out what it would cost to enclose it, heat it, solar, and
I did
you did a lot of
whole worksheet of options, 12 options actually. I roughed up and mulled over, with option number 1 being nothing, do nothing, and just stay just like we are. That's an option, of course. It's just that goes against why I saw the need to be here, is that doing nothing gets you nothing. And the town of 40,000 here, I think, is ready for something. And that's what I've been told. That's what has been shared with me. And that's what has already been attempted. And so with that, we have a heat-only option. And that's heating with heat pump using electric energy, which I was afraid to look at. Think, oh, electric bill. I saw my house bill during summer here. But let me tell you, sophistication in equipment. What a journey that things like heating equipment and things have come to this day. I found a company that would use heat pumps only, work with us, and it is, well, their figure was for an entire year of heating, they gave $7,000.
Really?
To heat our pool. I doubled that. in what I'm going to present. I doubled that number to be on the safe side. But it was shocking because I actually thought it was going to be a lot higher. That was kind of pleasant. That was pleasant. That tells you how technology has gone. Heat pump with solar, that was another option. That was actually my first venture. That would be absolutely wonderful if we are building a brand new facility. Because you have to have a structure to support your solar panels.
Right.
So building that structure adds on an exuberant amount of money in order to support the solar panels. And to be honest, with the pool that we have and the next 30 years, I don't see it being the best financial option for the community. And so then, of course, that puts solar only out, heating with solar only, which also would not get us year-round. You'd have to do solar and heat to go year-round, electric heat. Then we looked at covering. So we have a dome cover option, but we also could just do a cover that goes on at night,
right,
and retains the heat, a thermal blanket, and then of course, and when the pool's not in use, use a thermal blanket to cover it, which you would want even if you did the dome. So to be honest, and then I went all the way up into a product called a Dynadome, which opens and closes, and it's just dynamic, you know.
Yeah, I've seen those.